welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to react over Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse 2023. Quick disclaimer, I did watch this movie. However, I do want to break down the character, Miles Morales, and break down a couple of these scenes and give you my insights. With that being said, let's go ahead and watch it right here, right now at Curious Reaction. It's about to go down. Let's get it, y'all. No, that scene sucks, y'all. If y'all haven't watched my part 1, the first Spider-Verse, and how crazy it is to see the person that you love being the villain, that's true heartbreak, my friend. Okay, I don't know if you guys got this from the beginning of the movie, but what's happening here is that she's recollecting and self-reflecting and maybe ruminating over this particular scene. Everything you're seeing right now is what's going on in her head as she's drumming. I don't want to hurt him, she said, which to me, she's talking about Peter Parker, Peter Parker, and one of the scenes where he gets killed. And so she's sad about that, and she's probably depressed over it. Of course, she wants Miles Morales. She wants to see him. So maybe it's both Peter Parker and not being able to see Miles Morales. And you're going to see why I said Peter Parker and why I said death. And she keeps saying he's not the only one. All these feelings that they're feeling, she's feeling. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is called catharsis. So she's hitting her feelings away with the drums. That's why there's special rooms where you can break things. And we all do this where we vent it out using our bodies. We can be doing that, punching a bag, maybe hitting a pillow. Some people will throw tantrums, but those are ways to relieve yourself from all the stress that we carry throughout our lives. Just like that, she just snapped. It's very subtle, but that's a snap. I don't know if she sees this, but those friends are trying to help her out and she doesn't want it. That's how stressed she is. I find this to be true. Many of us don't seek help. Kind of like what she's doing right now. We look the other way and we walk away. Damn. Right here she says, I've always wanted to be in a band. Let's see what else she says. I guess I have not found the right one. She did find the right one. What's going on right now is that she's self-sabotaging. Self-sabotaging is not bad. It's just a way to protect yourself. Destroying her actions, her goals for something else, something that's the opposite. And she's running or walking away from that goal. She just achieved it. She's always wanted to be in a band. She's in it now. She had to walk away, destroy what she created to feel safe. It's a solo act. And that's true. There's some people that do better solo. Could be based on their childhood. Whatever it is, they feel more secure. They feel better by doing things by themselves. That's why there's sports that you can do by yourself, such as golf. And maybe you like that because you have more control versus being in a group setting, maybe basketball, where you don't have control because you have to rely on your players. That's kind of crazy, right? She says, before Miles, I had Peter. No, but she didn't say it like that. She said, before Miles, I had Peter. In this scene, you can see that they're praying, and not that you have to be in a religion to pray, but you can see that faith is part of their lives. Run! Dang. Damn, do you guys see that? Do you see his arm? It's all janked. Like, holy moly. It's all crooked. Look. Look at his arm. Look at his arm. He broke his arm. His arm was destroyed. That hurts me just watching that. Look. Ooh, you gotta admit, I did not see this. You guys are crazy. You animators are freaking crazy for this. Ooh, I wanted to be special, which to me seems like he didn't have confidence. He was bullied back in high school. I don't know if you saw the previous scene where he got bullied by a football player. He felt the need to consume a potion, wherever he got that potion from, but he consumed that potion, drank it, turned into a lizard. That was one of the ways he could be special and be seen, is by being a villain. He knew that Gwen was Spider-Man, which to me is crazy. If you truly have a best friend and he doesn't tell you that he knows that you are Spider-Man, I thought best friends tells you everything, all your deepest, darkest secrets. Damn. That's sad, guys. Just see him die in front of your eyes. This is also sad. The dad finding out that the boy sitting next to Gwen, sitting on their table, is dead. So much for all those memories, right? Damn. Miles Morales. She says, I have not met any other friend except one, and that was Miles Morales, and he's not there, which tells me that she is still sad, she is still depressed because of these two individuals. There's no way to get there because you guys live in different dimensions. Yep, you're correct. You see, he says Peter Parker ate at my table. Like that's always crazy to hear those news, is that you once knew somebody and now that somebody does not exist. He was my daughter's best friend, he says. He's mad though. He is super mad. He wants vengeance. Little does he know, Gwen is Spider-Man. Visions. Did you see that? Visions gymnastics? Oh, because they went to the same school. Duh. That's why he's wearing a shirt. He wants to capture Spider-Man. She's saying that's not going to help and that won't bring Peter back. You can tell in this scene that she's depressed based on the color of the scene. Watch what happens next. Just look. It's blue, 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 blue. And then once she goes towards him, it's pink. Artistic. Unbelievable. Love it. I like it a lot. Aww. Woo! She's a badass. I love that. Ooh. Yeah. Irish? He said, I'm an Irish cop. Okay. We'll take it. Ooh. Her voice, how's the manhunt going for me? Her voice, I mean, does that work? If I were to wear a mask and if I were to wear a mask and I said, how's the manhunt going? Like, could you tell that was me? Again, how's the manhunt going? Wait, how would I do it? How's the manhunt going? Yeah? No? I tried. This right here, this scene right here reminds me of Space Jam. The basketball, the character. Do you guys see that? He's glitching. Just like she glitched on the first Spider-Man. And just like how Peter from the first Spider-Man was glitching. That shares with you that he is in the wrong universe or on the wrong realm. Ooh, that's a badass scene, yo. That is a badass scene. I love it. That right there, that device is what helps him teleport or get into this specific realm. Without it, he cannot go there. The Blue Panther. I can see that. Blue Satyr. Macho Libre. Yes, I can see that. I can see how this can be one of those Nacho Libre characters, but I'm not going to lie. His suit is pretty cool. I really like it, but I like Miles Morales' suit a lot better. Maybe because I'm biased, but I love it so much. Okay, guys, please tell me about this. I don't know much about the comics, but is Mal, or what's his name, Miguel O'Hara, is this an actual legitimate comic? I'm curious. Yep, better than a watch. You're a shocking mess. Oh my god. Did he just say that? Wow, that's so funny. He says, okay, let me go back. Okay, this is what he says. To clean up your shocking mess. You can clearly hear that he wants to say the F bomb. If he were to say it, then this no longer is a PG-13 movie, would it? He's blaming her for Kingpin for part 1. He's blaming her. But she was there helping. So why would he think that she played a role in opening these dimensions? She got shot. They placed her in the wrong dimension. It just happened suddenly out of nowhere, she said. And he's over here blaming her. Ooh, I didn't see that one. It's hard to humble this guy. He said call for backup, and she wanted to hear more of it. She's like, I can't hear you. Can you say it again? And he's getting frustrated because he just got humbled. Ooh. Get him, girl. Spider-Woman. But pregnant. I want to get to know her husband. I want to get to know her husband. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Spider-Man. Because if she didn't, then she'd probably be a Two-Face, wouldn't she? Will you adopt me, she says. Makes sense because she's not with the father anymore. I kind of like screw that up for you, but she's about to leave her father, basically. That's why she wants to get adopted. Ooh. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the way the pregnant Spider-Man shoots web is through her fingertips. I don't know if you saw that. Just pay attention. Oh, so she already wants to take her. Okay, so Black Spider-Man already is falling in love with Gwen. She wants to take Gwen. Homeboy O'Hara doesn't because it'll go against the rules. Ooh, what is that? Team, what the hell is that? Is he trying to bite his head off? Like, what's going on right here in this scene? Comment down below what you guys think. That's crazy. When I first saw this movie, I didn't see that part. He says, I'm a good guy. The guy from the helicopter says something along the lines as, you don't look like a good guy, which tells me right off the gate that he's probably gonna be some type of villain later on down the road. Ooh, you hear that? With the beat, with the drums, and then the background, you guys can see how that's all drums. Like, this is all her frustration is going to unleash right here and right now. Look at that. And this is a very healthy way to vent. And now you guys can see that they're working as a group. In the beginning, do you guys remember in the beginning, she said maybe she's a solo person? Well, in this instant, she was able to work in a group. And that to me is very fascinating to see the contrast. Look at her webs, her hands. So Gwen has green spider webs and he has red spider webs. That's really cool. Damn, that took a lot out of her. Ooh. Yeah, she's down. Woman down. This scene right here reminds me of those old movies, like maybe Goosebumps, where there's like a creature in the forest and you can see the POV shot and they're about to kill their prey. The father's about to kill the prey. Damn, you're under arrest. Ooh. Oh, he's like, you don't understand. Boy, that captain's about to find out. Just watch. Come on. Dang. Dun, dun, dun. Telling you. Oh, so shocking. This reminds me when Miles Morales took off his mask and showed Prowler his face. Uncle Aaron. You should have seen Uncle Aaron's face. It looks just like his face. See? With the eyes going down, he's probably self-reflecting now. How could it be? He says, how could it be? That's the face. That's what I'm seeing right now with his face. How can this be? How can this be? She's trying to explain herself. He hates that his daughter lied to him. I think that's what pissed him off. She's pleading her case. She's pleading. She's trying to help him understand the situation that she's in. Whoa. If this is your first time watching this is something you have not seen, where he ran away from his feelings by putting the cop badge on, by saying what he just said just now. He said, you have the right to remain silent. I understand that he has a job, but at the same time, I told you in the first part of the movie that there's going to be times where you would have to step out of your role and do it for the greater good. And this is something he could have done. That's if he believes his daughter. And if you ask me, if I had a daughter, it'd be hard for me not to believe her because that's my daughter. You know, as a parent, I can see how we can be biased because we love them so much. And you've seen parents where they will protect the killers. They will be on their side rather than trying to convict their own sons or daughters. No further anomalies. That's what she does. That's that character role. The little butterfly, whatever you want to call her, the fairy. But her job is to find out if there's any anomalies in that dimension. This is one of my favorite scenes here. Oh, that's so sad to see. I don't know how to fix this. She's been able to fix so many things, but she doesn't know how to fix her relationship with her parent. That's really cool. Right there and then, he felt empathy. Not Miles Morales, but O'Hara felt empathy and felt sad for the situation that he was able to finally give her one of these watches to move from different dimensions. Welcome to the club, kiddo. Oh, this is a badass part right here. This scene right here. With the music, come on. So iconic. Bye, Dad. Oh, come on, y'all. Come on. You guys got to admit, that was badass. Visions. That's the school that he was trying to leave on part 1. He's very serious about his future. He says. Ooh, that I don't know if you guys saw that, but this right here, where was it? This irritates me. As a basketball player, this part right here irritates me. This right here. This irritates me. And that's nice that they were able to share with you guys that there are handicapped people playing basketball too. Love it. I hate this because this is so true. In basketball courts, if you guys don't play basketball, sometimes, well, most of the times, there's no net. And it sucks because when you're shooting and it goes through the hoop, it will go everywhere and anywhere because there's no net to bring it down. And so you have this frustrations of always fetching this ball. But if you have a gate like this right here, it's a little bit better. Spots. That's the villain. He's trying to steal money, but at the same time, can he just use that method to get whatever he wants? Just saying, that would be smart to do. Why would you need money when you could just use your spot and steal what you need to steal? Just let me rob you? He's saying that the bank is the real criminals, not him. Why do people, he's right, why do people call ATM machines? M stands for machines. What does A and T mean? At the moment? He said, are you a cow or a diamond? I can't even say the damn word. Dimension. Dalmatian? Where are you? He's in trouble. Ah, that's so funny. He's like, ah! Did you hear that? Miles Morales. Damn, that's a fly suit. That is one of the flyest suit I ever seen in a supervillain. Love it. Wait, supervillain? I meant to say superhero. He's not a villain. Aw. My mustache came in, is what he just said. This scene reminds me of my mustache, which I don't have. I've waited since I was 18, 17 years old, and it still hasn't grown. He's only human. He made another mistake. Come on, guys, give him a break. How many times do I have to keep lying to tell people who I really am? Would they get it if I told them that I'm Spider-Man? I love how in these two scenes it shares that Miles uses journaling and even drawing for mental health. Love it. That to me is called ruminating. He is continuously drawing Gwen because that's what's happening right now. He is missing her so much that he can't help but to keep drawing. You can even say that this is a form of addiction. Yep, he turned out to be a prowler. And that's why he draws the prowler and the Gwen. Oh, and Porky. Also, he misses all of these people, of course, because they're his friends. But the most important people for him is right here in the middle. I think Gwen is ahead of the prowler. That's what this image shows me. Important. Important. That's badass. They're using the goose with the music. That's really creative. I love that. This is one of the weirdest scenes because I think they hired an adult actor to play this little kid's role. Because this kid sounds like he's a grown-ass man. Let's take a moment of silence so you can hear how this little boy sound like.
I don't think I want this costume anymore.
Come on. That sounds like an adult. Good doggy. I don't know if you guys remember, but in part 1, they were not friends. They didn't even talk to each other. And now, not only are they friends, but he's wearing his shoes. See? So she's finding out that he has not been in school. So whatever he's doing, she says, he needs to stop that. Which is be Spider-Man and save the world. I need to get back to being a grade student, he says. Damn, how dare you say that to your mom? That's why she's looking at him like sideways. Okay, guys, I do want to share something that's a little embarrassing. I am not smart like this kid, but I do see myself in his position on this specific part of the scene and wait till you see it. A B in Spanish. Dude, okay. This is embarrassing, but I am Hispanic and I took a Spanish class. Let's just say that I took it easy and joke's on me. I failed it. Surprise. Spanglish. Spanglish. So he's saying that he missed a few classes, which means to me that he wasn't going in a Spanish class, and that's why he received a B. 5 classes. 6 classes. He missed 6 classes. Specifically Spanish. So basically they're saying we're not struggling. She wants the story to be known as they're a struggling couple to get enrolled into a school. So a struggling couple, and he's saying, I don't know about being, that tells me that they're in middle class. So mom doesn't want to let go of son. She's like, Princeton University is too far for my son. We're not doing that. Nope. He's such a nerd, and dad right here is trying to understand what the hell is this kid even talking about. I mean, he's trying to understand what he's saying, and he has no clue. I didn't know that. I didn't know that tried to start a business with Uncle Aaron. Your mom used to what? He said, plus your mom used to what? Used to what? Tell us. I want to know more. Bye, Felicia. Ooh, she says he's lying. And she's like, who? Your son. Now, if you were the parent and someone were to tell you that your son is lying to you, would you trip over that? Would you get mad at her? Or would you consider it, self-reflect, and see if that's true? That's called emotional intelligence. And the mom has that. Because I think a reactive human being would react to something like that. But she's considering it because she knows deep down it's true. Watch this. Bam! Ooh, is that the ATM? Oh, took the dad with him. Y'all, this movie has so many goose eggs. It's unbelievable. That's why you can keep watching this and keep learning from this movie and see things you haven't seen from the first run. Malcolm X. Okay, he wants to jump. Okay, guys, I can't stress this enough, but part 2 copied a lot of scenes from part 1. So now we have the dad trying to jump into the hole, or at least leap, kind of like how Miles Morales tried to leap on the first scene. And what happened next is exactly the same thing as this scene right here. See? Miles Morales does the same thing on part 1. Wait, so you brought a spider. So you're here blaming it to Miles Morales. So he's blaming Miles Morales for bringing a spider that he brought. Am I getting this right or am I getting this wrong, y'all? Please comment down below. And this is the same villain from part 1 as well. The lady with the... You hit him with a bagel. I don't even remember this scene right here. I don't think he ever did that. Did he? He hit him with a bagel. On part 1, he was with Peter. They were running away. Yeah, they were running away from the place that Kingpin was at. And Peter was talking about eating a bagel. Maybe Peter is the one who threw the bagel and hit him in the face, destroyed his life. Wait, hold on, let's see.
Selecting a bagel. Okay, now we do a switchy.
What?
All right, time to swing, just like I taught.
Oh, I created you, you created me. Yet you're mad and you're playing the victim. Just saying. Oh, he was in a collider room. That was Kingpin when he went like that to when he went like this to Kingpin and said, "Hey." Kingpin then flew and blew up the collider. Oh, I see. And then he was the one, since he was in there, he got destroyed. So whatever happened in that instant, that created him. That's messed up. That's true bullying right there. Don't do that. Don't just point at somebody and laugh at them. That's to me is abusive, because you can create trauma when you point at someone and you laugh at them. I mean, that created trauma in me when I was a little kid. So I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying that can hurt someone. Treat people the way you want to be treated is what I'm saying. Kicked his own butt. Yeah, he always catches the bad guys. Except for this one. Oh, he's pissed. That's so stupid. Look at his reaction. He says, I just don't want him to mess it up. Miles says, why don't you get off the kid's ass? And then look at his reaction. Watch.
Maybe get off the kid's ass.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, what?
What?
That's why. That's why he can't. That's why he can't be truthful, and that's why he can't share what he wants to share to you because you overreact.
Are you crazy?
And you don't try to understand me. That's why you shut a kid off. Love the kid unconditionally. That's the only way he's gonna open up to you. Look, based on this reaction right here.
He's scared to talk to you. Why would anyone be scared to talk to me? I don't.
See? Look at his reaction. Look at me trying to give advice when I don't even have a kid myself. That's what I'm trying to say is that we just do our best as a parent. He loves him. He loves Miles. He doesn't want to lose him.
Well,
No,
as an objective observer with no skin in the game,
you're still biased, Miles. Yeah, you gotta let him spread his wings for sure. Yep, that's what Miles Morales wants. He wants to feel like he's able to spread his wings. That's right. Your holes can take you anywhere. Legoland. This is a scene from Venom, y'all. This right here. My holes are not a curse. How did you do that? No spots. Maybe that's the way to beat him, is to eliminate the spots. I mean, if you don't want to kill the guy. Anomaly. Yep. The anomaly is the villain. Spots. Been practicing salsa. Damn, that lady put her on the spot right here. That's embarrassing. I don't know about you guys, but yes, public speaking is part of my job. Whenever I share with people how to do a certain movement, but this right here is scary because there's a lot of people she probably doesn't know, and she's probably coming up with something from the dome. We'll see. Okay, so now you want the mic. Okay. No more mics for you. Get him. Bam. Did he just put his name tag on the guy's face? That's funny. Oh, I won't talk about my wife. There will not be a start because there are no ends. What a poetic man. To my son, that is not there. He loves him. He loves Miles. Yeah, in this scene, you can tell he really loves his son. Oh man, this makes me want to cry because this scene right here reminds me of my dad. And he loves me so much. Just like how Captain Morales loves his son. Always be here for you. Yeah, I know, man. Jeez, and that's one way to stop the feelings, right? Is to continue the music, right? Don't forget the cake. Just pretend you were here already. I don't know if you guys saw that part. The guy was like, déjame presentarte a alguien, meaning allow me to introduce you to somebody. Miles Morales doesn't have enough time for that right now. He's worried about his parents. However, your parents know exactly where you are. Not always, but you know what I mean. I'm not proud. Ooh. She's telling Campton, you have a funny son. And he's like, I'm not laughing. I don't even remember that. Look how grown you are, she says. Peter? He left town? Oh, that's right. He's talking about Peter and Gwanda. Gwanda is Gwen. Peter is Peter Parker. And he's telling them that he's been hanging out with them, but they left town. I would say they left dimensions. He's 15 years. Okay, I did not see that coming. I didn't realize he was 15 years old. He has a lot of freedom. When I was 15 years old, I couldn't do what he did. Always be out and about. We live in New York and we plan not to leave. They want him to stay. Oh, so she's making him feel guilty. And I say that as in the nicest way because I don't think she realized that that's how she's making him feel, because she's putting all these thoughts in his head saying, we brought you here. And it's not just about you. It's about me, your dad, your grandma, your grandfather, and your origins. We placed you here. If you were to say that to somebody, if I were to say that to you, how would you feel? Whatever. Ooh, you don't say whatever to your parents. You're grounded. Say, what do you got to tell me so bad? This is him giving up. This is him giving up. It's so overwhelming, so stressful that he is fleeing. This is what's happening right now from a fight or flight response. He is fleeing from the situation that he's in because this is just me shutting down and giving up. Walk away. 2 months grounded. To me, that's him saying, I don't give up. Boom. Whatever, Dad. Ugh. 2 months. I'm Spider-Man. I'm not grounded. The way he says it. This is a psychedelic event right here. Favorite scene. One of my favorite scenes, y'all. Imagine smoking a reefer and be in that state right there. Beautiful. Stay young, my friend. Miles. Got a minute? Damn, she's so cool. Damn, she's so dope. You got to give it to her. She is so cool. The way she drops in like that, amazing. I guess that's why they call her Amazing Spider-Man, right? That did change. Her hair. Pink. Right there. Highlights. Ooh. Yeah, I guess in her dimension, that doesn't exist. The collection. A rare collection that she basically destroyed. Uh-oh. Aw, I miss you too. I'm grounded. Bummer, she says. But is Spider-Man grounded? Oh. I love this part. His bite. The way he bites his lip, I love that because she is serenading him so much on here. She got bars, man. She got bars. Your dad is ready to listen. Nope. That's 3 months. Ooh. So it went from 1 month to 3 months. Gotta pay it or else you're stealing. Hobie. He lets me crash into his dimension, she said. Hobie lets her crash into his dimension. And then Miles says, what does that mean? And then she says, anyways, could there be something between Gwen and Hobie? I'm jealous for him. So that little spider is going to follow Spots around. So her advice for him is not to tell your parents the truth, or else your parent will turn on you. Trust me, she says. Beautiful scene. How many people can you really talk to about this stuff? I think if you were to genuinely be open with someone, they will be open back to you. And I really think it all starts on you. That's at least been my experience. The more I am open, the more I receive more information from that individual. It's up to me to create that safe space for those kind of opportunities. And yes, it all depends on that person. But at the same time, if you don't share your own problems, then how can you receive it? Let's go back. It's always great to talk to you, she says. You're the only friend after Peter. Other than Hobie. He is so jealous. So Gwen is basically telling Miles that he's the only friend she had after Peter. And then Miles rebuttal with, other than Hobie, right? That's different. What? How's that different? What's going on between you and Hobie? Oh my God. Drama is about to go down right now, y'all. Guys, please, let's throw this out there. What is going on between Gwen and Hobie? And Miles Morales, what's going on here? Like, am I creating drama? I guess I am. But everyone, please send this out to as many people as you can. And let's explore what's going on between Gwen and Hobie. Miles Morales is jealous. That to me shows me that that's what's going on right now. He is jealous, or else he wouldn't have said it. You and me were the same. And that's why I have to be with Hobie. Right? Or no? But Hobie is Spider-Man, right? It doesn't end well. Oh, man. Well, there's a first time for everything, right? Because he's an anomaly. In that scene, you can tell that he is a curious guy, or else he wouldn't be playing around with the watch. Hold on, let's figure out their names here. Mouse Mom, Rio, and then Captain Morales' name is Jeff. Jeff, that's right. But he's known as Captain Morales. Don't take him away from me. Yeah. He's grounded. 3 months. So what she just said is no hay mentiras con nosotros. Something like that. Meaning there's no lies between us. He wants to tell her so bad that he's Spider-Man. Tell me, Miles. Tell me. Just tell her. Tell her. I'm sorry that I'm late, he says. And now she knows that he's lying. They won't look out for you like us. And that's what my parents always tell me. At the very end of the day, who's going to be there for you? We are. And it's true. Because when I was in jail, yes, I went to jail. Person that bailed me out was my dad. So I find that to be true. But at the same time, let's not use that as an arsenal, right? We can easily use that as an arsenal to control someone or to control your son. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, that there's some truth, that the only person that will always be there on your side is going to be your parents. I'm not a villain, by the way. Que Dios que te bendiga. May God be with you. Oh yeah, I forgot that was one of his abilities, is to become visible. That's the spider thing that she had earlier. It's going to share with her what it found. 42 deceased, the spider. So he's making himself stronger or receive more spots. Uh-oh. She's about to get it. Now she's really pissed that you went and see Miles. So Miguel doesn't know that this is happening. I didn't know that. I thought he was on top of his game. Damn, you're giving her an hour to fix this? I don't know if you got an hour to fix Spot. Spot is too strong. He's too slippery. And she's gone. And Miles can literally change everything. He's consciously choosing to do something different. He's thinking. Should I not? Should I go? Should I not? And he does. I love this. And he's glitching because he's in a different dimension. Excuse me, pardon me. Save her! Ooh, yep. He found it. He can see it between them two, that these two are in love. Chai means tea. TT. Coffee. She's a classic teenager. So are all of these kids 15 or what? Because I know Miles is 15, but could it be that Gwen is also 15, 16? How old do you think she is? Comment down below. And how old is Patrao, whatever his name is? More holes. Yep. To fill the void, add more void. Does he know about Hobie? Why do they keep talking about Hobie? What's going on here? So he went to India to get stronger. Receiving the energy. So he says he's absorbing to shoot it back, which is one of his special moves that I haven't seen any Spider-Man do. He can also become visible, which is another one. The way she said it, Hobie. Is there something between these two? Let's hear how she starts talking to him. I want to dismantle this once and for all. Okay, so that's Hobie giving Spider-Man advice right there. Use your palms, not your fingers. How does he know this? What? Hold on, go back. What did she say? Sweater. Let's listen to Sweater. Jumper! Gwen, you left your jumper in my place? Okay, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, I just dismantled it. Okay. He just said this. Gwen, you left my jumper at my place. I can't believe this. What more can you say about that? That to me shows me that they're a couple, or maybe they got together to do a couple of things. Let's see what she says. That's not mine, I'm sure. Is that what she said? Let's pay attention here.
Wendy, you left your jumper around my place.
Well, what's a jumper?
It's a sweater.
How many sweaters do you have?
That's not mine, I'm sure.
Then he says, and your toothbrush. It doesn't get better than that, is what I'm saying. So apparently there's something going on. He's saying something. She's kind of hinting it in a way. Are those my Chucks? Come on. Come on. She laughed at that.
Those my chucks.
Nervously, which tells me, is this obvious? Am I creating something in my head? I mean, could this be true? Could it be that they're together, or at least they're messing around? All right, you're getting close to kissing him. Stop it. I don't believe in consistency. Oh, come on. That was your future, or our future. Oh, he's about to take Captain Morales from him. I'll do it, not because he told me to. Snap. Okay, now you guys got to work as a team. Beautiful. Gaierti? Is that her name? Where's the canon event happening? Oh, he's supposed to die. He has to die for it not to be a canon event. I can do both, he says. Too dangerous, she says. Uh-oh. If he saves him, it's a canon event. You're not supposed to save the guy. He better be dead. The kid's alive, and so is dad. Patri? Canon event disrupted. You're in trouble, Gwen. You are in trouble. Hobby likes this because he's disrupting the status quo. He's celebrating him for doing this. Hobby knows exactly what he just did. Now you got to fix it. So now they must contain it. Quantum hole is what she said, I think. Hey, Gwen likes black guys. This is cool right here, this scene. Have anybody spot? Welcome to Spider Society. There's so many Spider-Mans we get to see. If you always wanted to see a spider horse, you'll see it here. Parked car? Peter parked car? Depressed Spider-Man. Horse Spider-Man. Anomalies. Prowler. Yep. Not your Prowler. Who is that, guys? Who is that? Is he an artist? Is he a singer? I've seen his face before, but where? She says, I've done all the work. And then Miles says, how many missions have you guys been on? And he says, a couple dozens. Look. See you around? Gwen takes him. Is that insulin? Why does he have to inject himself? What's going on there? Look, so he did see it. You have Miles and Gwen together. So he is not surprised. He's ruminating. His daughter. Sad. Ooh. Don't get into this before knowing what you are fighting for. Great advice. You'll see why Hobie plays a big role in this scene. Without him giving Miles Morales advice, he wouldn't be able to do what you're about to see in the upcoming event. How's it going, Uncle? He says, I brought you empanada. Que maravilla. So he's saying, no puedo más, meaning I can't do this. He's calling him the establishment. That's what Hobie is saying. The thingy. Do the thing. Do the explanation thing. Ooh. I forgot that happened to him. Gwen was trying to stop you. Nope, not trying to save you. Spots broke the cannon, right? Spots broke the cannon. He was in the Alchemex thing. He was in it. He explodes. He becomes Spot. O'Hara does the same thing. He's a disruptor, and wouldn't he be a villain? Because Spots is a villain. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to connect the dots here. My purse. Bang. He dies. His version. So is this the quantum hole he's talking about? What does Peter have to do with anything? Unless Peter was the one that saves him. Comment down below what you guys think. What's going on between him and Peter? Why is Peter there? Yep. Your dad's about to be captain, which means he's gonna die. I'm telling you, he's gonna try to kill your dad. Spots. And O'Hara knows this. When does it happen? Yep. You just gotta let him die. Oh, yeah, Gwen's dad's still not dead. He has a point. Because of what an algorithm says. So they're just following the algorithm, is what Miles is saying. Damn. So he wants to save everyone. Can we just do both? O'Hara is saying it's impossible to do that. You can't have it all, kid. Boom. Being Spider-Man is a sacrifice. That's a belief system. If you say it's a sacrifice, it's going to be a sacrifice. You're putting these conditions onto Miles. You know Miles a rebellion. You've seen part 1. You've seen how the dad treated him, and he rebels. What do you think is going to happen in this situation? All right, let's go back here. Let's go back. So O'Hara says kid, and you know he doesn't like to be called that. I'm not asking. I'm telling you, man. Imagine someone telling you to do something rather than asking. You'd be pretty pissed too. I also want to share with y'all this part of the video. Hobie is a mentor. He's about to give this kid, again, he doesn't like to be called kid, so let me take it back and say that he's giving Miles advice on this particular instant. See? He's giving him advice and he's saying, use the palm of your hands instead of the fingertips. And watch. Miles Morales doesn't like to be called kid. Watch what he says at the very end in a angry expression.
I said not to call me that.
He quits, takes off the watch. Coño. Guys, he said coño. That's an expression. I don't know if that's from Cuba, though. Notice how slippery Miles Morales is. You have tons of great Spider-Mans here. Amazing, strong ones. Yet Miles is able to slip away from all these people. T-Rex, Burger Spider-Man, Monkey Spider-Man, Psychologist Spider-Man. Ooh. Gunman Spider-Man. I didn't even see this. He's riding a horse. Werewolf Spider-Man. Old school Spider-Man. Bodybuilder Spider-Man. He's using a child as a therapy tool. That's so funny. How is he the reason that you had the baby? Oh, you want to recreate Miles Morales. Uh-oh. They found you. Kick him! Kick him! Bam! That's true. He has a point. If you let him go home, he's not going to be an anomaly. But then again, Miles Morales already knows what's going to happen, so he's going to be alert and ready if he goes back home. That's true. Everywhere you go, he's an anomaly. Makes a point. Oh, so there's another dimension where there's no Spider-Man. There's nobody to protect that dimension. There's a lot of villains that are in that dimension killing people and no Spider-Man. So there should be 2 Spider-Mans in Miles Morales' dimension. That's what you're basically telling me. Oh, you're Peter Parker. That's right. Okay, now I'll get it. So I'm sorry, guys. That's right. The Peter Parker trying to save him died. Miles interrupted the whole thing. Gotcha. I'm just trying to understand this because I didn't completely understand it until now. Spot wouldn't exist. Yep. You're holding all of this together is what you're saying. So you're holding resentment. Yep, she knew. They knew. How many of us feel this way where we're holding a secret and we don't know how to tell someone? It's completely human. And it hurts people. Because you can clearly see it in Miles' face. He is sad. Don't call Miles a kid. Don't call him. He's just gonna get mad at you. He's just gonna get stronger. I'm telling you, Miles has a plan. He's a smart kid. Based on part 1 and part 2, you can tell that he is not an ordinary spider. He is super smart. He is so smart that he comes up with these genius plans, such as collecting all the spiders and bringing them onto the train, so that way he has time to do what he's about to do next. My favorite part right here. Do my own thing. Damn, that always gets me. Oh, you gotta admit, he's such a badass. In that scene, he said, I'm gonna do my own thing. Deuce. I'm telling you, he's so slick. So this is what's happening right now. He is placing himself back to his own dimension. Oh, she's like, do we even know what happens if we break the canon? He's like, do you really want to find out? Go home, Gwen. She says, we are supposed to be the good guys. However, in his perspective, we are the good guys, he says. So they just have different perspectives. That's what's happening. She can't use her watch anymore. Yep, there is no playbook to raise a child, nor a playbook to be Spider-Man, which tells me that Miles is creating his own book. And he even said it himself. Do you guys see this? Like, what is this? Because I know she left her suit in there. Did she leave her bracelet? Like, did she replace her suit with the bracelet? Is that a penguin? Damn. Okay, team. So the problem here is that she wants to be able to share with people the authentic version of herself, but she can't because people will die if she does it. And that's why it's hard to be Spider-Man. I think she doesn't know what to do now because of Miles. Miles is doing the opposite of what everyone is doing. So now she's confused what's right and what's wrong. That's what I'm thinking. Can't, because he quits. Which is good in a way because now he's not going to die. That changed everything. Remember, he was supposed to be captain. And he said no because she messed it up. She left. Something happened where he couldn't continue being a cop any longer. Doesn't matter anymore. Oh, so I'm thinking here. If he becomes captain, that means he's taken an oath. That means he has to arrest Gwen, but he can't because he loves her so much. That's why he quit. Comment down below if you think I'm getting it right. I love you. Damn. And then bright colors. In case it don't work out, Hobie. Now he's rushing to get to Dad because of Spot. Whoopsies. Damn it, she's good. She should have saved that bracelet. I don't think she should have crushed it like that because she could have gave it to homeboy over here, Miles Morales. First of all, speaking of that bracelet or that watch, I thought Hobie threw it away before he went to his dimension.
Just for the record, I quit.
Yeah, I knew you knew that I was lying to you. She sensed it. You sensed it. It's something we don't talk about, but we know it's there. So tell her. She knows something's up. So she's ready to hear it. This is his opportunity to express that. Now again, this could be a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing. Because remember, if people know who he is, they can be in danger.
Do you push silk out of your culito?
I had a nightmare about that once.
Colito, asshole. She said, do you spit spider web behind your colito or something like that? He's about to get a surprise right here. Ooh, that's right. You just glitch. That's right. 42, if I'm not mistaken. Earth 42, right? That's right. Your worst nightmare. The Prowler. Uncle Aaron. Earth 42. Told you. Give him a hug. Give him a hug. You know you miss him. Meanwhile, on Earth 1610. That's his original. The plan. Are you sure you got the plan? He says. Miles is like, let's go over it. That's right. No Spider-Man. And your dad dead. Man, Aaron has such a look. Watch. He has such a look. Ooh, such an evil face. Boom! Did you hear that? Maybe we just gotta let him spread his wings. That's exactly what Spider-Man told you.
You gotta let him spread his wings, man.
Like this.
That's his jacket, emo? That's crazy. I can't believe he just said that. It's funny, though. Ooh, from 3 months to 5 months. Claws of the Prowler. He's changing the script. He's changing the comics. Man, Uncle Aaron is so thuggish here. He's so hood. Here in this scene, I thought he literally killed him. That to me looks like blood. But I think he just hit the side of the bag. Miles Morales. But you can call me Prowler. Your dad. Okay, guys. Now I'm wondering what happened to his dad. It can't be that the Prowler killed him. That's like the killers you see on these documentaries where the son kills the father. So now I'm thinking here, like, what really happened to the father? Man, let's see what happens next. Now, why would I want to do that? Uh-oh. He went back to the Alchemex. Gwen is here to save the day, y'all. You hear that? She said, maybe I should be a solo drummer.
In this line of work, you always wind up a solo act.
Nah. You can clearly see that she's not meant to be a solo drummer. She's meant to be surrounded by like-minded people, basically. Get it? He's not using the palms, but that's okay. Ooh. Oof. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Come on, man. Beautiful. Okay. So what do you guys think about that movie? Was that dope or what? Do you see why this is one of my favorite movies of all time? Super dope. Super dope. I really enjoy it. Comment down below what movies I should watch next or other videos I should watch. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one.